These two dinosaurs. They look exactly like this thrashing Brontodon. Oh no. Hey there, neighbor. Today we just have one goal, and that is to destroy the opponent's lands. This is one of my favorite decks of all time. I know I said that about the last video as well. You guys should check that one out, but this one's also really up there. Main card in our deck is Star of Extinction. It's like a board wipe, deals 20 damage to each creature and each planeswalker, but you get to destroy a land, which is just so nice when you can pull it off. The animation for it is really, really cool as well. So I'll make sure that we drop a few of these Star of Extinctions on our opponents as well. And then we have the classic Stone Rain as well to destroy target land. On top of that, we have Cleansing Wildfire and Geomancer's Gambit. Honestly, more often than not, we're casting this on ourselves and we're targeting our indestructible lands because we don't destroy them that way. And then the effect still triggers where we get to search for a basic land and put it onto the battlefield. So that's a way that we can kind of ramp with this deck as well. And then on top of that, we have Haphazard Bombardment. When it enters, you put 4 aim counters on any target permanent that the opponent controls that's a non-enchantment, and then every turn it destroys one thing that has an aim counter on it, which is pretty nice. Smashing Success is a one of, but it also destroys target artifact or land. So we have a decent amount of land destruction in the deck, but then since we ramp a little bit, as well as with Chandra, Torch of Defiance, she's a great planeswalker. I love her +1 ability for adding 2 red mana. That's another way to ramp a little bit. So quite often we can actually cast Mizzix Mastery for its overload cost, where instead of just exiling one instant or sorcery from our graveyard, we get to exile all instants and sorceries. So sometimes we might have a Star of Extinction and a few Stone Rains in the graveyard, and we can exile all of them and then in one turn destroy 3 or 4 lands. I hope to pull it off today for you guys as well. The rest of the deck, Goblin Ruinblaster. Usually we pay him for his kicker cost as well, where we can destroy a non-basic land. Can also use him as a body to block with. We have Inferno Titan, also just a really, really big body to block with as well. And then we have Anger of the Gods as a 4 of in this deck, just to keep the board clean and clear out so many of those kind of quick aggro decks. You guys know the ones that I'm talking about. So yeah, that helps keep our board clean. We have 1 Palantír of Orthanc in there, just for some scry. Honestly, you could cut this card. We also have 1 Farewell in the deck. That is really just to deal with enchantment decks, primarily. I know it does cost 2 white mana to cast it, and we're playing nothing but red mana, but that's where this Cascading Cataracts comes into play. When you get up to 7 mana, that's a way that we can cast Farewell. So yeah, that's basically the deck. So let's jump into some games and see how the deck does. See ya. All right, opponent gets to go first. We don't have any mountains, but we have 2 draw steps to get to it. Maybe they're not playing any basics. That would be awesome. Then we might just use our Cleansing Wildfire on them. Oh, and we did draw mountains, so let's just go ahead and test them right away. This one can become a creature. That one adds 1 mana of any color. Let's go ahead and get rid of that one. It is honestly that easy sometimes, guys, and that is why you always play at least 1 basic land in your deck, even if it's just I believe it's called Wastes, the basic land that is a colorless land. So yeah, sometimes our previous opponent, we dropped like 4 Star of Extinctions on them. We destroyed like 9 or 10 lands, and this guy technically haven't even destroyed 1 land yet, and they're out of there. So all right, we get to go first. Indestructible land into mountain into Cleansing Wildfire. It's the perfect start for us. Unfortunately, we do have Gaia's Blessing, but hey, you can't win them all. Non-basic land, but I have a feeling he might be playing the elf deck. So I will, use Cleansing Wildfire on ourselves. That one can add mana, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so far no basics. This one does need a basics to activate it, so for sure he's playing basics. Let's try and work up towards our Star of Extinction. We already have 4 mana. This will ramp us up to 5. Yeah, let's go ahead and get our favorite mountain out, our lucky mountain. Got a Mirrex. It's not the best, but whatever. So 5 mana. We'll have 6 next turn. Yeah, so they do play basics. Dinosaur deck. Dinosaur deck. I did draw Mizzix Mastery. We will go ahead and use one of them. Let's go ahead and get Geomancer's Gambit out. That one puts a land untapped onto the battlefield. So yeah, we are up to 7 right now. Oh, and we did draw a Stone Rain. Let's go ahead and get rid of... I guess their mountain. What should I get rid of here? Go ahead and get rid of their mountain. Even though all these things add mana, so I guess it technically didn't even really matter. Next turn, 100% Stone Rain. Yes. Oh, please play. I hope these are 3 creatures. Yes! Let's go! All right. Let me move myself. Sorry. All right, look at this. Look. These 2 dinosaurs. They look exactly like this thrashing Brontodon. Oh no. Let me move myself back. Game froze, sorry. Might be a little bit toxic, guys, but I think we have to hit him with the lands. Am I right? Let's go ahead and get rid of that one. 20 damage to everything. That literally was a Star of Extinction. Yes! Let's go! A Star of Extinction, honestly, is one of my favorite cards in Magic. And if you guys haven't tried it out yet, definitely craft it. I know it's mythic, but yeah, it's just so satisfying. No joke, that I couldn't help myself hitting them with the lands. Am I right? Looking at their 2 thrashing Brontodons on the battlefield. They ramped up to Ghalta. They had it discounted by this fuel tanker, Feaster. Were able to play out Ghalta early, played a bunch of dinosaurs onto the battlefield, and then we just deleted them with Star of Extinction. That might be the perfect game. I'm not sure I'll ever top that one. All right, we gotta go first. We do have Anger of the Gods, Indestructible Land, and 2 mountains, so we'll keep this. I hope that Alberto isn't playing anything too aggressive. As I say that, mono red comes out, so yay. Even in Historic, you can't escape this Monastery Swift Spear. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and get rid of the Monastery Swift Spear. Don't want to take any more damage from it. Hopefully we can draw a land. If not, we have a Cleansing Wildfire. We did draw a land, so we can play Chandra. And then immediately clear this creature from the board. They don't need that card, trust me. If they go after Chandra, that is fine by me. What do we want to do? I guess add 2 red mana. Can play Cleansing Wildfire to help ramp us. Did draw a Stone Rain, which is nice. I think we still have to play Chandra, Torch of Defiance. This creature, Chandra's Spitfire, can grow out of hand so quickly. So yeah, we'll definitely get rid of that one. And then next turn, if we draw a land, we could go Star of Extinction if they don't kill Chandra. Okay, yeah, we're going Star of Extinction, so 6 mana. This will put us up to 8. We didn't draw a land. This guy's +3, and he has a ton of lands. I could destroy 1, so we'd have 3. Alright, I'm going to risk it, guys. We're going to ramp with this one. And we hope he goes after Chandra, actually. So, planeswalkers are a nice bait sometimes. So we have 8 mana now. We did draw a land. So we could go Star of Extinction. I want to go with Stone Rain, though. And then we will go with the Goblin Ruinblaster. I don't think they're playing anything but basic, so we'll play it just for the 3 mana. Can use him as a blocker if they play any hasty creatures. No! Ah, I was gonna drop a Star of Extinction and then take a nice sip from this cold Dr. Pepper. Alright, we get to go first. Unfortunately, we don't have an indestructible land. That is always the best opening you can have with Cleansing Wildfire, but we do have Stone Rain on turn 3. Do have a few Mizzix Mastery, so maybe on turn 4 we could even pull a Stone Rain back, so we'll keep it. See what our opponent's working with. I do love a nice cold Dr. Pepper with land destruction. I guess turn 2 we actually will destroy that Ugin's Labyrinth, so not sponsored by the way, but I love me some Dr. Pepper. Oh, look at that. We did draw a indestructible land. I guess we'll risk it. We'll go ahead and ramp ourselves. Might be, if they play a lot of those, like Mind Stone and, yeah, those artifacts that can tap for mana, it might be hard to beat. But it doesn't look like they're playing a lot of basics, so we'll definitely go ahead and Stone Rain. They don't need that Ugin's Labyrinth, trust me. Yeah, see, so this is where we might struggle a little bit. 3 + 2, or we... Okay, first let's see if they have any basics. If they do have basics, we'll go ahead and play the Palantír. If they don't have any basics, then we'll definitely go ahead and destroy another land. Well, change... They scoop. No basics. That's why you always play at least 1 basic in every deck, I think at least. Just in case someone has a Field of Ruin or something like that. Alright, we're going first, and we have a really good hand. Indestructible land, into a mountain, into Cleansing Wildfire. If they are playing a lot of elves, we've already seen how much work Anger of the Gods puts in, so yeah, this is a great hand. This is a great hand, and we even have Star of Extinction, so we drew a Geomancer's Gambit off that, so things are looking great. Funny sleeves. Oh. I wonder if he's land destruction. Ooh. I think this is a bit more important than land destruction. We'll go ahead and get rid of those 3 creatures that can all add 1 mana. I think the Birds of Paradise can add 1 mana of any color, so... Yeah, they don't like to see that. They don't like to see that. Yeah, that is why this card is so important in the deck. I know it's not anything to do with land destruction. It makes me kind of sad that I have to include this card in a land destruction deck. If I didn't have to, I wouldn't. But there are just so many of these creature decks out there. You have to run this card. Alright, we gotta go first. We have 2 Guy's Blessings in hand, so those are essentially dead cards. So that's a mulligan. This hand's much better. Do need a mountain, but I trust. I trust. Ask and you shall receive. Our opponent may not be playing any basics, but it's too early to tell. Next turn Could Stone Rain. Could also go Chandra. Might be a bit better play, a bit more mana efficient. This is the heist, bro. That heist mechanic. Wasn't for me. Yeah, we still will go Chandra. I think we'll just go ahead and remove this creature. He doesn't need that creature. It doesn't look like he's playing any basics, so we'll maybe test him with a Geomancer's Gambit. So let's go ahead and add 2 mana.
You're going down.
Geomancer's Gambit. I should have maybe taken him off of red, but he has his treasure token anyway, so. And they are playing some basics, so that's fine. We'll go after the red land right now with Stone Rain. Oh, that was enough. Yeah, they don't like that land destruction. That's all it takes, though. Destroy a few lands. Some people just don't like it. Alright, opponent gets to go first. We do have a really expensive hand, Star of Extinction and Farewell, but we also have Geomancer's Gambit and Stone Rain, so we'll risk it. Even though might be playing against a Orzhov life gain. They might be playing the combo where every time they gain life, we lose life, and then whenever we lose life, they gain life. And it's that kind of dumb combo, but equal to your devotion to white, so we can actually clear the board. Well, guess not. It's a vampire deck as well.
Not survived millennia to stand down now. I guess you'll do.
All right, yeah, we're definitely gonna anger the gods. Right now, you don't need any of those trash creatures. If we draw a land, definitely Goblin Ruinblaster. He has no play. Oh, and we didn't draw a land. That is unfortunate. We still will go after his lands. Does he have a flash creature? Just tapping it for mana. Doesn't have anything he can do with it, though. I already know that. He does have a Voice of the Blessed. And a land. Oh, we did draw a land. Let's go. So, hopefully he won't be able to gain any life this turn. Yeah, let's just go after your Sorin. Don't want you putting any vampire on the battlefield. Seems like he has a vampire, though, so he has another Voice of the Blessed. Oh, we did draw Star of Extinction. So we could destroy a land, but we already had Star of Extinction. I think we need a ramp. So let's go ahead and get a land out. We drew Anger the Gods, so if he doesn't get too many +1 counters. If he just gains 1 life +1. Okay, nice. Yeah, we'll still have 3 mana after playing Cleansing Wildfire, and then we'll go Anger the Gods. So things are looking really good. We're getting close to Star of Extinction. Oh, and we drew a land as well. Yeah, so we have enough for Star of Extinction. Definitely get rid of Voice of the Blessed, though. Our life total's getting kind of low. I hope he draws a powerful vampire right now. Sure. We'll take a haphazard bombardment on the top. You already know. He's like, oh, I'm getting my most powerful vampire. Maybe a Vein Ripper. Maybe Galta and Markov? I forgot that. Like 1313 dinosaur. I don't care, boy. We're taking you off black as well. Bop, drop that meteorite on the battlefield, get rid of Sorin, get rid of all your black sources, and next turn we are doing it again. But you let me draw this one off the top, so definitely not the most effective way. Could have waited for one more land, but yeah. Hit him with the lands, am I right? Oh, please tell me he has a vampire in his hand. Yes, let's go. I have to do it. Destroy his creature, his land, his planeswalker, and then get rid of another land right there. Get out of here, your Orzhov life gain. Yes, let's go. This hand's risky. We do get to go first. We'll keep it. I guess turn 3 we could go the Palantír of Orthanc. Yeah, we don't really play any creatures, so that's fine. Yeah, I think turn 3 we will go with the Palantír. Alright, if he's playing the 9 lives combo deck, then this is where Farewell wins you the game. Star of Extinction, I don't think we'll need Anger of the Gods. Star of Extinction, usually people mill the first one, so he's going to take 7 right to the dome. Wow. Okay. Was not expecting that. Can add a bunch of mana. Ooh, it's not looking good for us. We'll definitely go ahead and destroy their land by kicking the Goblin Ruinblaster. So yeah, we need to find our Cascading Cataracts. Smashing Success is nice. Darksteel Citadel also nice. Let's go ahead and draw that one. We can start ramping. And then Star of Extinction will be really good for us. Yeah, so they do play a lot of Sanctum Weavers and enchantments. Ooh. Yeah, Star of Extinction is going to be really nice here, and we can get it not this turn, but the upcoming turn, because we can double ramp right now. Puts a land onto the battlefield, and it's not tapped, which is nice, so 3 mana right there, and then we'll do it again. And then let's just go ahead and attack. I doubt they block. And we did draw our Cascading Cataracts, so now we just need to find Farewell. That one they're not going to... We already know they're not going to mill us, so let's just look for Farewell. Anger of the Gods wasn't really needed either. They did draw a forest. I was hoping they wouldn't, and they have Hollowed Haunting. Oh my gosh, he has so much mana. Creatures attacking you, I don't really care about that. All the glitters, don't really care about that. Another Hollowed Haunting, yikes. Alright, so we need to find Farewell pretty quickly. Jukai Naturalist, don't really care about that. Yeah, so he's going to lose all these creatures right now, which is pretty... Well... Yes, okay, he has nothing. So look, we'll be able to get rid of this 18/18, which is absolutely crazy. But, yeah, let's go ahead and drop Star of Extinction on them. Clear the board. Haphazard Bombardment. Let's think about this. They play a land. I don't think we need Haphazard Bombardment, and we don't need a mountain, so we really need Farewell. Mizzix Mastery is nice. Can play a ton of stuff from the graveyard. Another enchantment. Alright, so we'll go with Star of Extinction this turn, and then next turn we can Overload. 6, 7, 8. I kind of wish we drew a land, because then... No, never mind, we couldn't. No, yeah, we could have. So I could risk it. We could play Cleansing Wildfire right now, but I'm not going to risk it. Let's go ahead and just get rid of their forest. Alright, yeah, so we really need to draw a land. I guess we can find it with this. Goblin Ruinblaster. Don't need them. I really need a land. We don't need Gaia's Blessing. Oh, we do have 8. I thought we only had 7, so... How many land destruction do we have in here? Only 2? That is too bad. Okay, okay. I want some more land... Well, we are getting rid of 2 lands. Okay, yeah, look, here's what we'll do. We'll go Chandra. We do have Anger the Gods. There are only 2/2s, so we'll add 2 mana. Yeah, this is great. All right, before we do anything, let's make sure we clear the board. And then we can, with our remaining 3 mana, Stone Rain. And then next turn, we'll take a Star of Extinction for sure. Next turn, we're going to overload our Mizzix Mastery, and we'll be able to cast Stone Rain, Star of Extinction, and Star of Extinction. So we are going to get rid of 3 lands right now. So they might actually deck themselves. I don't think they're playing the 9 lives combo. They're just going hard with enchantments. Yes, keep drawing lands. Or not lands, cards. So, alright, so we already dropped 2 Star of Extinctions on them. And we're going to drop another 2. Take them down to 2 lands, and we drew another Mizzix Mastery. Let's do it like this first. We'll go Chandra, Torch of Defiance, add 2 mana. We still have 8 mana left over. So this will be another card that we get to cast from the graveyard. Alright, alright. We haven't played a land for the turn, so let's do that. Alright, are you guys ready? Overload cost. Get rid of our entire graveyard, and then let's go with Stone Rain on this one, Star of Extinction on this one, drop another Star of Extinction on this one, and then let's ramp ourselves. Sure, why not? Let's ramp ourselves, and let's ramp ourselves again. I'm not even sure we're going to have any basics in the deck after this. Let's go. I guess we will. We have quite a few lands still. Alright, here it comes. Anger the Gods. Get rid of those things. Well, we don't have many. I think we have 4 more basics left, and we drew one of them. So we only have like 3 basics left. Star of Extinction, 20 damage to everything. Also get rid of our Chandra, that's fine. And then Stone Rain. So they just have 1 white mana left over. You know what? I don't think they need that land. Trust me, guys. They don't need that land. Let's go. Definitely don't need Haphazard Bombardment. Alright, this is awesome. This was an awesome game. You guys should definitely leave a like for that one. Destroyed 4 or 5 lands that turn. Discard a card. We don't really need any more mountains. Look at that. 0 lands to our 13 lands. How many lands have we destroyed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 8. So... yeah, you know what? Nah, I'll save Star of Extinction. Alright, they can get rid of that. Smashing Success doesn't get rid of anything. Yeah, if we find Farewell, I know they'll give up, so let's just start digging for... Yeah, we only have 2 basics left in our deck. Haphazard Bombardment. I think all these things are enchantments. And this says put aim counters on non-enchantments, so let's actually just go ahead and destroy their land. So that's 9 lands destroyed. Let's keep count. That's 9 lands destroyed. We will take Chandra. If we can get up to her ultimate, we also win the game that way. So unfortunately they had another land. Oh, they gave up. No. Sterling, you were doing so good. 3 Hollowed Hauntings. Yikes. All right, we are back with the post-game wrap, and man, oh man, was that a fun bunch of games that we had. I told you that today we had one goal in mind, and that was to destroy the opponent's land, and we definitely achieved that today. And we did it with one of my favorite cards in Arena. It's one of the best land destruction cards out there, Star of Extinction. We dropped quite a few of these on the opponent today. It's definitely the MVP of the deck. But as you guys saw, all these other cards put in a bunch of work as well. The Cleansing Wildfire, Geomancer's Gambit, targeting our own indestructible lands, helps ramp so much. Chandra, Torch of Defiance, such a versatile planeswalker. I know today we didn't get to her -7 ultimate ability, where you get an emblem where every time you cast a red spell, you get to deal 5 damage to any target. I have definitely achieved this emblem quite often when playing with this deck, so Chandra is a great planeswalker to include. Stone Rain, such a classic land destruction card. I love the art for this card as well. We saw how important Anger of the Gods can be, just to help keep the board clean, help us stabilize a little bit, help us, keep those sort of quick aggro creature decks, especially cheap creatures, keep those decks at bay. Haphazard Bombardment, really funny enchantment that helps us destroy lands, as well as some creatures and planeswalkers if you want to target those as well. And then also the Mizzix Mastery. I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar where people try and cheese in a OP card into the graveyard and then just cast Mizzix Mastery for 4. We maybe did that once or twice today to target a Stone Rain or a Geomancer's Gambit, but quite often we are casting this for its overload cost. For 8 mana, exile every instant and sorcery in your graveyard. And at that point, when we're at 8 mana, we will have definitely cast a Star of Extinction or a few Stone Rains by that point. So, yeah, it's a great deck overall. One of my favorites on MTG Arena. I would definitely recommend crafting it. I know it can be kind of expensive as well. We do have a lot of mythic cards in here. So 4 Star of Extinction, 2 Inferno Titan, 4 Chandra, 1 Palantír. You could cut this one. But so yeah, overall pretty expensive deck, but it is so much fun to destroy the opponent's lands. It's such a toxic thing to do, but it is so rewarding when you pull it off. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Remember that I love you all. Peace out. Bonus game.
start screaming, I know I'm on track.
Oh, perfect. I've got some experimental spells that need a test subject. Beware. I know some sickening magic.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Don't try anything cheeky now.
I am out of here.
I can find my way out of any predicament. Give it your best shot, adventurers. Beware. I know some sickening magic. How does it feel being your own worst enemy? Don't try anything cheeky now. You achieved what few have. Victory.